Yeah, it's just luck of the draw whether or not you can get the right resolution. 720p. Yeah, they won't let me. They won't let me do it. Must be too busy tonight. Too many streamers. You know, there's too much crappy game playing going on that people have to watch it at 4K. So I can't, because I'm not, my stream doesn't matter. My stream doesn't matter to Twitch. Bottom line. So Twitch has decided that I shall just be, you know, this particular one. All right. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Alright now, alright now. Guys, in case you're wondering, I'm just messing with the schedule. It now says what it says. I am using a Pandoc template for this. I'm using a partial for the day, so this should get rid of the live stuff. I wish I could make that a comment. Maybe I can. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Except for even the beginner stuff. What populates those templates? This is Pandoc. So Pandoc, yeah. If you want to read about it, it's Pandoc is what I use for all my web rendering because it's the most powerful. So yeah, here's the build script. Actually, you guys want a copy of my build script? I'll give it to you. That's all it is. So that is that's all it takes to build a thing. And you can get, if you want to go read the schedule, which I think is public, probably just go out here. Oh, darn it. So that's just that's the schedule. If you want to just see stuff, what's happening. I think you might have to use the one without schedule. Apparently my thing is still too wide. So can you guys see that, by the way? Yep, times are Eastern time zone. My head's like right on top of it. That's fine. And then it's a boring thing. It's not a fun thing. It's just a thing. Do a build. Build that. Well, that wasn't good. What if I could say noob? I mean, noobs is kind of mean, but it fits. Like, when when you decide to be rude in your speech just because it fits. Rookies. Rookies is kind of a veteran thing to say. Well, I think it's gonna have to be noobs. I mean, I don't think noobs is bad. Somebody call me a noob. Knobs, which is, of course, not a good word in England. No, noobs. So come to our newbie time. Our noob, how about newbie? Nah, noobs is good. Noobs is fine. That's what they are. Just own it. I'm a noob. Save, compacted the schedule. So what I'm thinking about making now is I'm thinking about making one tool that has lots of commands on it. What is knobs or noobs? Knob, no, is not. Android. But noob is, people use it all the time. Should I do N-E-U-B? Oh. Good afternoon. About 90 minutes left in my little coding session here. Trying to get some stuff done this week. I'm actually kind of debating about whether I should chop all my RAID VIP stuff into a single command with multiple subcommands. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, because then I can share all of the commands as one thing. And I don't know what to call it. I was thinking I'd call it Twitch. I think Twitch is fine though. I think Twitch is fine. Through an unprecedented by back on Windows. Don't you love that? I wish it was true. Well, Windows ain't horrible. You know, Lynx is better. Just get a good VM. If you have a fast computer, it doesn't matter. Oh, who's here? Soup is done. Okay, I will come get some. Yes, it is. So I'm going to make a new command here. In fact, I'm going to convert the VIP command into a command called Twitch. And I'm going to build this command into everything I need. And I actually don't need other stuff. So I was like thinking I needed an IRC bot, all this other stuff. I really don't need that. In fact, I'm going to pull in. I'm gonna make this bash, of course. I wonder if I can keep it Z shell. Let me see if I can keep it Z shell. It might, or whatever, POSIX. The thing I'm really doing needs to be bash. So let's see if we can, how much we can get away with. So I'm gonna pull in the we command and put that in a I'm gonna put the we command into a function. Let's see. And so there we go. What I'm doing, guys, in case you're wondering, is I'm converting it's gonna take me a while. I'm making a I'm making a shell script that is one script for everything, so that I can send it to people and have all the commands in it that I need, as opposed to right now I have a suite of commands, and then I can make aliases for the sub things like raid and thing. So if I want that, and I can actually make a bash RC addition so that we can just eval it. So I'm going to put a bunch of to-dos in here to eval evalable bash RC. With I don't know. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna wait on that too. So buffer. All right. So we have if the WeChat FIFO is available, then error and say WeChat is not running. Actually, just fail out and say WeChat is not running. Actually, no, that's a fatal error. So I need to make this. Yeah, well, I'll decide what to do. I'm trying to decide whether I should exit or I should return. Exit would be equivalent of a panic or like a fatal thing in shell. And don't know if I want to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The FIFO is the name pipe that allows me to talk to WeChat. So then I have a while IFS read. This reads all the lines of input. So now I have a generic function called we that I can use in here instead of it having being embedded as a single command. I'm going to still keep it a single command though, because I want to still be able to do things that talk directly to the chat without using Twitch. Yeah. Because a lot of the stuff I'm doing is not Twitch related, so we is going to remain its own thing. But I'm also going to bundle we with the Twitch, because I want Twitch to be able to do stuff. So this here is we function in a Twitch file. Import the we function into the Twitch file. Well, I could just call it right here, but then the script would be dependent on we. And so what I'm trying to make here, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I've been sending, the last couple of days I've been sending people a copy of EEX. I've been sending them a copy of we, sending a copy of RAID, sending them a copy of VIP. And so what I'm trying to do is make a self-contained Twitch shell script that I can send to anyone, and then I can build on that single script. Hey, Phoenix. And so as I build on the script, people who have stuff to add or something they want to do, it's all in the one script. Right now I had it as kind of a suite of scripts because I wanted to just write VIP and just be done with it and write it really quickly. But if I have all of the code itself inside of a single script, so it'd be like Twitch space VIP, it's a little bit harder to type, but then if I need alias or something, that's fine, but then all the code is in one place. So I'm going to use the subcommand model. I can even make it so that it does file completion. And what I mean by that is that so this is kind of where I'm headed with this. So the usage would be, so actually let's even make a help command. So basically I'm converting everything. This is bash, this is shell scripting right now. So basically, yeah, I'm in the middle of converting. So this one here is going to be let's see, we're going to say, let's see, Twitch user, environment variable set. Oh, let me just change my status. Converting, let's see, converting multiple. Twitch bash commands to single Twitch script. So that's what I'm doing. So go back to it. And so then I can kind of document it. let's see what it does. So we can just say what this does. Function we sends a line to the WeChat client through the named pipe, also known as a FIFO. Through its named pipe. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and name all that. And then down here I'm going to make another one. This one's going to be, hey, thanks for coming in. So converting multiple Twitch bash commands into a single Twitch statement. I'm not going to, if this were bash, I would be exporting these functions as well, but I don't really need to. Just so you know, WeChat allows me to do this. WeChat, hello there. I can use WeChat to type from command line a command that gets sent to my chat directly from my terminal. So that is the advantage. Returning over exiting for FIFO buffer existence. That's a good question, Ramingo. I actually kind of paused on this because I could essentially panic here. Panic is a word from the Go world. And this, by returning 1 or 0, this is giving the controlling function the ability to make the decision about what to do. So if I exit here, that's fatal. So if I exit here, that would be a fatal error and there'd be no way to recover. That means if anybody tries to call they can't recover and keep going. So there's some scenarios where I might want to use a command for Twitch where would be an optional thing. And so for example, let's say I check the number of users, right? If I check the number of users, maybe I want to write how many users are currently in the chat to my WeChat, but it's mostly just informational for me on the command line. But if WeChat happens to be up, it also does this optional thing where it provides information, much like a bot would, to the chat. So, and again, I'm not going to ever put a bot in my chat. So this is a case. In fact, some people would say that as they're playing at max quality, am I buffering? Because you know what, I've done everything I can. I'm sorry. I've like lowered to 720. There's a lot of traffic. It's a really busy time. Yeah, apparently we need all the bandwidth to watch people playing games at 4K. I wish I could get transcoding, dude. I wish I could get transcoding. Starting a stream would possibly. I did that. I did it again. You want me to do it again? I can try again. I've already restarted the stream twice. No luck. You generally have to try a few minutes at the start to get it. It takes me 2 or 3 times sometimes. Should I try again? I tell you what, I need to take a break and go get some cereal, some soup anyway later. Okay, let me finish this this initial conversion. When I take a break, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, guys. All right. So so what I have here is I have a function called that. So I was just going to finish up the thought that I hope when you write a function, it's generally considered bad practice to do anything fatal. So put that in your notebook. Write that down. This is not anything anybody's ever going to write down in a textbook or show you. But it is a real common practice. So, and it's unfortunate because particularly in Go, anytime they want to show you if there's an error, they panic. It shows if error panic. The fact of the matter is that in Go and in most every other programming language, panicking or doing anything fatal in a function is really bad design because you can't recover from that. And that doesn't allow the caller to do something else. And, you know, if you're using, this is, you know, Java has exceptions and stuff, and it can throw an exception and then people can decide what to do with it, which is, it has its own problems. I'm not a fan of exceptions because you don't know where stuff's coming from and it's all messed up and it's like a big old safety net. I would rather know, you know, that something does fail. Not a good practice to teach these users, yeah. And I agree. So I actually just had this decision right here. Yeah, right. But I had to make a decision right here. Do I exit here, or do I return 1? I mean, if there's not a FIFO, we is never going to work. But that should really not be up to we to decide. It should really, even though it's a hassle, it should be up to the caller to decide whether it wants to fail or not. And frankly, the decision to fail should be at the very top level. It shouldn't be at the, anywhere down in the stuff. So now that I'm converting these over to functions, I'm returning to returns here. So this one actually needs to be return 0. And that should be good. It does echo, which is, if it were, I guess that's fine. So anyway, and by default it will just return a 0, so I don't even need a 0 down here. This is just an early way of bailing out of the thing. This guy, they call it this blue sky, I think. It's like you write your actual code and then you bail out early, and then you don't have to have a bunch of if-else statements. It's kind of it goes for any language, by the way. So this down here is my VIP function. So this send, let's see, promote a target user to VIP status. So we're going to make this a function. We're going to use, there's multiple ways to do functions, by the way, in Shell. Some people do this. That's a bash way. I don't, the original POSIX way to do functions is through just names and parentheses that don't do anything. So this will be VIP. Another reason I like this is going to reduce my chance of command collision, naming collisions. So everything will have to be prefixed with Twitch. Therefore, if they don't have Twitch, or if they want to rename it, I don't get a bunch of potential conflicts in the namespace of the path. Exceptions. I don't know about that. Go preaches return errors after raising exceptions, then provides examples of panic. Exactly, Mouse. It's really annoying. Names of the praise is a good old way. I agree. So I do have more white space than I normally would have. Sometimes I have a thing about white space because I can't move functions by doing, commanding them like the whole thing. This is still relatively readable, so I'm going to drop the extra white space in this case. It's a very fine line when your white space can become a problem. The reason I like this is if I'm using VI, so if I want to yank the whole thing, Y right bracket, it gets all 14 lines. But if I have a space in there, I mean, I can do it. I just have to think about what the line number is, and so I'd rather just pick it all as a section. It's just one of those things. Hey, equivalent, yep. Okay, so then we have promote someone to VIP status, and I'm actually going to get even more I guess compacted here. It's just my style. It's just my code, so it doesn't really need to be bigger than that. With syntax highlighting, kind of makes it nice. And besides, if I'm not doing a lot of like short circuit logic and stuff like that. All right, so if there's a Twitch user, then oh wow. So this says if there's not a Twitch user, you cannot do the Twitch command. Huh. So I probably need to put that in a function too. Expand tab option one day. Expand tab. I have expand tabs. Yeah. I have just expand tabs just put spaces where the tabs are, and I am a 2-space. A lot of people think this is massive heresy. I don't care. It's my script. I'll do what I want. It's not going in somebody else's. I'm fine with 2-space indent. A lot of people really hate that. So, and in Go, yeah, I'm not a fan of. I just am not. I can, especially in this day and age of like, syntax highlighting and stuff. The old 6-space indent rules are old, and I don't buy into it personally. But what's that? 2-space? Oh, 2 spaces is bad. Ignorant potato. A lot of people hate 2-space. Some people love. I tell you what, the JavaScript world corrupted me forever with two spaces. because all Java, as complicated as JavaScript code is, the preferred style is two space indent. So, you see this got 6 space indent. I know, I'm sorry. I can't change that. I've tried. I'm really sorry, people. This is a problem because I'm just a little peon. I'm not as important as certain people playing games, apparently. So, kind of sad. We can change that. Yeah. I don't want to have to revote it. I need to make a command that checks Twitch user. So, let's see here. I should probably put a generic fail if the Twitch user is not set. So you shouldn't even bother with this script if the Twitch user is not set. So let's do this. Okay, so let's see. Establish, validate base dependencies. Okay. So we definitely need to have a Twitch user. You know what? I can even do this like this. Dun title. Nope. Wrong one. Do H title. Validate base dependencies. And then I'm going to put functions. H title for functions. Sends a line to the WeChat through its name pipe. Read out your shilling. Yeah, I hope if it happens, I'll be happy. Again, you get it guaranteed as partner. I know this is a thing. Well, you're telling him, okay. So if you don't have Twitch, you need to just exit and go away. If you don't have WeChat, though, that shouldn't be a primary requirement. So that will make sure stuff happens. VIP with affiliates is first come first basis, and non-affiliates get it if they're really lucky. Yeah. Promote a target user to VIP status. Okay. VIP. In case you're wondering, $1 is the first argument to the function in the case of functions. And promotes the target. Send a letter through its name pipe. Some people like to put their comment right there. I don't know about that. I'm not particularly keen on that. I don't really know. What is this? What is the shell? I should probably look. I've never seen one. I've never seen a shell style guideline. So I'm just going to follow my own way. Alright, so we've got VIP and that's working. This we command here will use the function because it's in here. Yeah. And here we go, message Twitch user. Hey Lance. So, okay, so let's go ahead and try. Yeah, it's nice having you. Let's try. I'm gonna try to VIP you again. How do we un-VIP? Is it un-VIP? I gotta see if it's. I gotta actually look at my stream. I apologize. So. Oh man. Wow. Okay, so let's see here. Twitch Rob, it's also RWX Rob live. So I'm pulling up my own infinite head stream to see what I can see, but mostly for this. So I'm gonna put /unvip unban unvip Unban and unVIP. Okay, so we have this. We have VIP. We have unVIP. So I'm gonna try to do both of those. I'm sorry, there's not. Try. That's interesting. Shellcoding, yes. Remote. Alright, so unVIP. Demote a target. Remove VIP status from a target user. So usage unVIP. And we will do this. This is going to be, instead of exit 1, it'll be return 1. Instead of exit 1 here, it'll be return 1. And we're going to do the we, and we're message switch user unVIP. And it needs to be the user ID. Alright. So let's give us a little shot here. Who wants to be VIP'd and unVIP'd? Lance, since you're new, I'm going to pick on you, Lance. Okay? If you stay in, I'm not going to hurt you. I need to sleep. Which website sucks? My website? I'm sorry. Are you complaining about my stream quality? Because that's out of my control, my friend. So I can't really get sad about that because I have no control of that. Yep. Good night, Zero. Oh, Twitch, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so here we go. Let's try this. In fact, I'm going to try to keep this open. Alright, so I have an unVIP command and I have a VIP command. Lance, I'm going to hurt you here. If this works. I'm not going to ban you, though. I'll save that for one of the people I know. So let's see if we can VIP Lance. Lance Maker. Alright, so is he VIP? He should be one of our VIPs now. Is he? Did he make it? Yep, there he is. Alright, now I'm going to try my unVIP. Oh, crap. Do I have to export this? Oh, wait, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Sorry. So, wait. We have Twitch down here. Alright, so CD bin. And then I'm going to get rid of it. So, let's see. I need to symbolically link Twitch. So I'm symbolically linking my Twitch command, my brand new shiny Twitch command script to Twitch here. And now I can try to undo you with Twitch. So Twitch. Wait, where's my Lance command? There it is. Twitch unVIP Lance. Let's see if Mr. Lance VIP for free. Hope you messed this up. Well, it doesn't look like it's working right now, so you're still VIP. Let's see here. Oh, you know why? Because I'm an idiot. I feel so dumb. This morning people were saying, I don't dare to do this because I'm going to spread my swag all around. I don't even know what VIP does other than shows you as VIP on my little list there. So if it does, I'm definitely not going to mod you because I don't know better. No, you know why? Because I'm really dumb and I called the wrong command. Yeah, I didn't even call the function. Good job, script. Yeah, I forgot the main part of it. All right. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to turn on VIP on. I'm going to make this script only on VIPs right now. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to do an actual test. What am I thinking? All right, so to do this, Alright, so to actually do this properly, I need a case statement. Okay, so let's call this, let's say main command, H title. Okay, so here's the main title. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a case, let's see, case $1, I guess. $1 is fine. So case $1, which is, it's just definitely $1 in, and then we do all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and do the catch-all first. We can say echo unsupported command $1, and we'll do that. And put this down here, I guess. That's fine too. And then ESAC. So now I just need to add all of our functions. So if you go on one of your parties, I can go in and uninvited drink without drinking. So we're gonna do we'll do VIP, of course, and this is kind of a lame way to do this, but oh well. So we'll say we're gonna call VIP, and we will call in. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I have to shift. I have to do that. I have to say command. Let's see, sub command equals $1. And if there's not a sub command, if dash z sub command, then let's see, then we're gonna call usage, and just call it good, and then exit 1. So usage, let's make a usage command, and return 0, I guess. Nah, that's fine. Usage, echo usage to do. I'm gonna do that later. And just I need something to call. And then, so if we don't have a 1, if we don't have a sub command, go ahead and call usage. If this doesn't, if it's any of these things, then we're just going to call usage. Don't even need the other stuff. And I am a kind of a stickler about making these line up. So VIP would be, at that point we can pass all of it. And then we're gonna shift. I'm gonna shift off number 1. Yeah, it's them. And let's see. And then we have VIP, and then we have unVIP. Unvip. I mean, I could probably write code to just do this automatically, but this is fine. And that's something we can test. So actually, let me check if my, let's see, Twitch, blah. Oh, that's interesting. Did he even get here? Huh. It's not even getting there, people. It's not even running my code at all. You know what it is? I have taken over the... Yep. Darn it. I have an alias set up, so I have to fix that. So, I have to find my aliases and get rid of it. So my alias is conflicting with the command that I'm going to make that does the same thing. So I need to get rid of aliases, which I don't remember. Actually, I'm just going to grep it. Grep all Twitch. See where it is. Oh man, there's lots of them. Export Twitch. Oh, that's a color even. Holy cow, there's like tons of bad places that I'm using Twitch. Term color. That's not good. That's $1 Twitch. That's probably fine. I should probably remove that eventually too, though. Where is my Twitch coming from? Shortcuts for the web, 110. Another thing that I need to finish. I still say what I started out over here. I started on the stream doing shellcode. I was in the middle of cleaning up all this stuff. I never really quite finished, so my config is kind of in a state of disarray. I don't need Twitch anymore. You can die. Rebuild my config. Exec bash. Down here I can I'm gonna have to unalias Twitch and exec bash and type which Twitch, type Twitch, and it's now the script. Alright, so this should just test whether it's working. Made it, and shift can't shift that many. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder if that was an error. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering how much argument validation I should do on this. This is just a simple script. Refactor, yes, mouse. So yeah, it was a big refactor, and then I'm kind of going back to putting some of the stuff back into scripts that I was pulling out into command functions in November. So when I found out that exec system calls cannot do command functions, when exec system calls cannot, so I tried that got burned me when I was doing the status line for TMUX. It wasn't a bash thing, so I couldn't use a bash command function. That's the first time that, because from VI does a bash subshell, so I was able to use all my magic wands with command functions only. But then I realized some of my command functions I wanted to use from other system calls with exec as a true executable, and so I couldn't do it. And so now my criteria is I only use command functions when I want to extend bash functionality. That's it. Because if it's bigger than that, it's going to be used by anything else, then it needs to be more than that. Yeah, it's true. So let's see, unzip here, on VIP, not unzip, on VIP. So I had this shift. It can't shift because there isn't a one over there. Does shift have a? I might have to just send the output of that to dev null. Man bash. Yeah, we really do. Shift in perimeter in positions. Alright. Well, I can just tell. Looks like I can tell shift to shut up. So this is how you tell a program to shut up. Dev null. I think the and is not POSIX though. I'm almost positive. So I want to send dev null to dev null. So I'm going to try this again. Made it. Okay, good, that worked. So I have a made in here somewhere. There it is, just to check stuff's working. And Twitch, there we go. Dev null is garbage. Yeah, it's also a cultural phenomenon in the Unix world. You can see, you can see T-shirts, your opinion, dev null. Hats, dev null. Stickers, dev null. Yeah, It's kind of a cultural thing. Yeah. These are function names, yes. Let's see. Can you have all functions listed in an array, and then if the one is in the command list, then some command else usage? Yep, that's exactly what it. You could do that. That's a very Python way of approaching it, but you definitely could do that. I'm trying to think. Actually, yes. If I can do that with Bash, I can't do it with POSIX. So I can do that with Bash. I can't do it with POSIX script. In fact, I do that very thing in another thing here, because you can't have a command list. I'd have to iterate over the command list. Let me think about that for a second. That might be enough to shift it over to a Bash script. I kind of want to keep it POSIX compliant because we have a lot of Z shell users, unfortunately, and the Z shell users won't be able to use what I would do to do that, because Z shell does not have. Z shell does not have dereferencing. So many things Z shell does not have. So unfortunately that means this ugly case statement makes it work with all POSIX. So that means it would work with Z shell. And I go back and forth between using, if I tell you what, I'm not afraid to throw my script into the bash only bucket. But if for something like regular expressions properly, I will not use sed or awk. I refuse. So if somebody, as soon as I start needing sed and awk for things, or as soon as I need uppercase something, bash, boom, deal with it. Because the other choice, because the other choice is going to be going to Python or Perl or something, or using lots of subprocesses. So far I have not needed that. This is Dash right now. I'm using Dash, but Dash is POSIX compliant, so Python is life. It's one life. You talking about the user bin env or something else, Frost? You don't know me, Lance, so I'm not. Python and I broke up, and Python threw all my shit in the street, and I never want to go back. I'm happy for Python. If Python has got a good life now, I just want her to move on. I'm not interested anymore. Okay? So, if Python decides that, if I need, TensorFlow, and I really need Python, and we're on speaking terms, maybe I'll choose it for that. Yeah, I know about that. Well, yeah. That is Manjaro. It's Manjaro and it's Python. By the way, that's not even original. Brian Cantrell, that's how Brian Cantrell talks about C++. You can never go back. So, user bin env bash, user bin env shell. I know about that trick. The problem with that trick is, Frost, is it invokes yet another subprocess without the need to do so. Okay? I do not like user bin env. There is no need to use user bin env, and I used it for years. I used user bin env for years, and there's really no reason to do that. The only reason to do that is to make sure it works on Macs, who would put everything in user local, whatever. Silly boy, hi. We got 8 o'clock. We got 1 hour left. Well, midnight. Gotta go. Script, good to see ya. Have a nice stream. Be safe. We're just coding. Because of the disabled stream. What does that mean? Have I been disabled? Or is it because my voice is wrong? A disabled stream. Am I seriously disabled? Am I being disabled right now? Because I'm sad if I am. I'm sad. Dang it. Transcoding again. I am so sorry. I don't think it's me though. I'm confident it's not me now. If you asked me that before. Real bad experience with C and now C++. Look like the. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's the internet, man. It's Sunday night with coronavirus. We're gonna use every single bit of internet bandwidth possible in the world tonight. The whole world is streaming, and you guys can't get across the Atlantic. Some of you. Well, I know I've got a pretty big downstream too. I have, yeah. Anyway. So, okay, here we go. Subcommand main. I mean, hopefully you can watch the VOD. They can watch the VOD tomorrow, right, if they really want. See, VODs are good. Let's just hope you don't use it as an excuse to shut down networks completely. You never know. Alright, VIP and un-VIP. I'm going to test this out on... Wait, Lance, did Lance leave with our VIP status still? Is he still here? He like took the VIP and ran. Okay, I don't think I can... I know, I'm saying. I don't think you can un-VIP someone easily. This is going to be interesting. Because I don't know how this is going to work. If you leave... Well, no, you're still here, so that's fine. Okay, never mind. You can try to leave. Alright, so here's so Twitch. Wait, I'm gonna add something like Twitch usage. Yay, usage is a to-do. And I have an error on line 56. A lot of people don't know this. You know what the fastest way to go... What's the fastest way in VI to go to a line, people? What's the fastest way in VI to go to a line? Hey, ma'am. Colon... line number. Yep. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people... I'm really impressed that you guys know that. A lot of you don't... I did not know that till probably 4 years ago. When I went through it. My standard thing to do was to do like the line number and then capital G, which does the same thing. So that is definitely the fastest way. So I think shift keys and graded my muscle. Me too, mouse. So mouse, I have been using that for 15, 16 years. And then I saw this alternative and I was like, and it's actually still VI. So yeah, I know. So we got usage working. Line 56 has an error. Why doesn't it have an error? Here's another thing. I have a question. All right, here's a trivia. I like having trivia games. I have a question for you. True or false? True or false? Single brackets are a part of shell. That's kind of hard. I didn't say that very well. Someone tell me what a single bracket is. Is it a keyword? Single brackets, are they a keyword? Yes or no? Oh boy. Single brackets, are they a keyword? Yes or no? No. Double brackets, are they a keyword? Yes or no? Or a token, I should say. Double brackets. So a lot of people don't know this. The first time I found out about this single bracket thing a long time ago. I was just browsing. So check it. If you go into user bin or in seed into bin, yep, one is a token, one is a binary, perfectly worded. So one is POSIX, and that's in bin. So look at some stuff in here. Wait. Yeah, there it is. User bin. So this is kind of weird. So I don't know if you can see this, but check this. See here, this right here. That's an actual command. And you wonder what kind of command it is, thanks to the good old file command. Using FreeBSD, and I started running stuff in bin to see what it all did. It's an ELF binary, people. So this one also An ELF binary. So here is one way I want to hack a system someday. I want to replace left bracket with whatever left bracket does now, plus some Trojan code. I mean, if there's one file on the system that if you Trojaned it, it would be awesome. Can you imagine if you Trojan left bracket or right bracket? I mean, there's lots of others, right? But that would be, yeah. So pretty much every script on the system right there, all compromised. Every POSIX script. And if you're talking about even modern Debian, they got rid of bash because it was too slow on startup. They dropped it. It was too bloated. So when they got rid of it, they went to dash. So that means that they use that same command. So yeah, every single permission. That's the one file that if you compromised it, you could just own the whole system, every single thing. There's other ways, of course. All right. So, hey, newbie question. How are you able to use console and write Vim at the same time? I love that question, Blue Barn. Thank you for joining us. Before I leave, hey Blue Barn, see over here, noobs right here. I mean no disrespect. That just fit on the line better. It fitted. It fitted on the line better. So 12 to 2, beginner time, noob time. Come ask those kind of questions. You can ask them all day. I'll answer this one for you. But I want to get some coding done. But so let me just say, no, he's asking a question about how am I able to use the console and write Vim at the same time. And because I'm using TMUX, it's a multiplexer. I'm able to do that. So this is technically 1, 2, 3, 4 different terminals. And in every way, this is 4 terminals inside of one terminal. That's what multiplex means. Multiple screens, multiple panes. Plex means pane. Multiple panes. TMUX is TMUX, and I keep terminals running on our server. Yeah, that's the reason for TMUX, by the way. TMUX or screen. There's 2 main reasons for it. The number 1 reason is to keep something running even if you die, and the number 2 reason is to organize your workspace, which means it's kind of like an IDE in that space. Gag about multiplexers and session detach. Yeah, it's to make a cron job. Yeah. Turn up that music. It's kind of an interesting graphic. I don't really like this one. 2078. There isn't one. Why do they always have sexy chicks in the cyberpunk things? It's like, that's better. That's cool. Where's the out one? Oh, my John Wick. Okay, I gotta let the John Wick go for a while. I love me some John Wick. Oh, so great. You know what though? This VOD's gonna get muted, gosh dang it. Last time I played John Wick, it got muted. So again, but I'm talking through the whole thing, so I should be fine. This is gonna be my test. Sexy chicks are sexy, and sex is a pillar of our society. Wishful thinking for nerds. Oh, people. Fun times. Alright, so did I fix my error? I don't even know. I'm like totally off base here. It's back to the bin. But I like doing little lessons. This is Michael Foucault, by the way. Is it really? Oh, it is Michael Foucault. I looked him up. He's awesome. Are you kidding me? Lance, that's awesome. I went and looked at all his stuff. He's got some great stuff out there. Yeah. You don't think he's that awesome? I love his stuff. I really loved it. I don't know what that is. You used to, and now you're not. Well, I guess you could get used to it. I mean, I like it. For now. Who knows? But I like everything. I'm working on my Twitch command. What am I doing? Then I mix that ab. He's the actual father of all the SJW bullshit nowadays. Interesting. I did not know that. This is like a connoisseur speaking. I see. Have you met Lance? Have you met Viable? You've got to meet Viable clan member. He's like the EDM guy. He's always got us playing Fat Boy or some other old, you know, raver stuff. So, I'm doing that thing. You know, do you guys do this? I like save stuff all the time when I'm like nervous. I don't know what to do. I just save stuff. I have so many nervous tics. Maybe. All right. So Twitch usage. Where's Lance? Lance, you here still? There he is. Of course, we're talking to him. What am I talking about? I'm gonna try to un-VIP you. No offense, Lance. It was nice having you as our VIP. Oh. Dang it. It killed me on the usage. It killed me on the usage. Oh, sub command. That's what I want. This needs to be sub command. Sub command in. Oh, I think you just lost it. Yeah, he's supposed to be sending us money. Not like this. Not like this. It did work. Did you sub? Oh, Lord, you're sub. I don't think I ever saw you sub. We should VIP him too, because he's been really helpful. Order bit's really helpful. I would VIP everybody. I'll tell you what though, my one criteria for VIPing is like, help me do something that's like really hard that I didn't know. Like I used to pay money to my people that I mentor when they would bring. It was kind of a token, but I would pay them like $1 if they brought something new to me that I didn't know. So you guys are bringing me new stuff all the time. Probably the only criteria for being VIP is giving me something new that I didn't know. And since you just told me about Full Cult, I might have to VIP you, Lance. No work before contract. Yeah. It got turned down. It did get turned down? A small loan of $1 million. Can I support music suggestions? Yes and no. I mean, I'm never ever going to make it so people can type song pick on my... I want to kill anything that has an exclamation point on my chat, because it just messes up the stream, and I want a clean stream as much as I can get, because I read it. People don't, you know. Half the stuff that goes on in Twitch, yeah, half the stuff that goes on in Twitch like that would get you banned from IRC, because it's just like total spam. It just distracts from everything on the stream. So, not a fan. But but if you need help, let me know. You know, I'm happy to help you. And people don't know that, and I'm not going to be, you know, mean about it, of course. Okay. And by the way, when people do that, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll see it and then I'll type something on Resin, not Freenode. Yeah, on Ryzen. Yeah, that might be the reason. I don't even know. Kind of resyncing my body here. All right. Well, apparently these things are working. So far success. We have VIP. We have VIP. We have. I'm actually pretty positive the ban will work without changing much more. I almost don't need. I almost don't need a sub command for each one. Yeah, this is Bash. Hi. Actually, this is POSIX right now. I haven't flipped over to Bash yet because I don't need to. I'll flip to Bash if I need it. Making steak. I did not go get my soup. I am so bad. But I'm gonna wait. I'm probably gonna wait till my hour break. Guys, just so you know, the new schedule over here, which I have dutifully updated for you, is live coding, whatever, 2 hours, 7 to 9, and then a 9 to 10 break, which is optional, and then a 10 to midnight, anything, whatever you want. depending if I have it ready. I can't do Act the Box yet because I don't have a machine that'll do it. Is Go the go-to language? Well, it is for me. It really depends on what you're making. Get name list and loop it, or does it support wildcards? Or am I back? Okay. I have a problem because I'm too lazy. Guys, look at this. Watch what happens when I do. Do you see anything similar between these two? Anybody have some suggestions? Oh, I'm a big fan. Huge fan. Okay, so here on VIP and un-VIP. Okay. You must be a C coder. Are you a C coder? Well, it looks kind of like it, doesn't it? What are the only things different between these two? Go is not memory safe, but Rust is. You can make it memory safe. Language agnostic. It's best language for the job. That's me. So the only thing different here, PHP. Don't talk to me about PHP. Again, another former relationship. You can have multiple former failed relationships, which I do, both literally and metaphorically. So here we go. On VIP, Perl. Oh, I love Perl. Perl was my baby. Perl was that sweet romance that I had that eventually, faded out. It was so passionate. It was so so full of fun, and then it just proved that Pearl just had to move on, and we kind of faded away. Every once in a while, I see Pearl walk by, and I'm like, oh, those were good times, but I've moved on. That's Pearl. Pass the parameter to a generic function. Gulan, thank you for your contribution. That's a great idea. Or Goulin. Juggling a job is an ugly bitch. Oh, I've got plenty of that. Yeah. Java's that girl I did when I didn't feel right about myself, and I felt like if I didn't do it, I never would have an opportunity. That's Java. and then Java got really clingy, and it wouldn't let me go. And I was sort of like dependent on Java at the same time. That's Java. That might be my lights. How about now? Joseph background story. How about now? Is that enough light? Okay. Damn this poetry. Is Cobalt your grandmother? No. You know what Cobalt is? Cobalt's the sexy G-MILF. Think about it. They're out there. G-MILF. Yeah. Dude, and you know what? You know what the thing is about Cobalt? She's still capable. Cobalt is still capable, if you know what I'm saying. And Cobalt is well experienced and has a lot of money. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. What was that? What was that? I'm dating myself here. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying about Cobalt. Cobalt is that, extremely hot, sexy, like retired woman who's never fully retired. She's not afraid to slap your ass if you walk by. That's Cobalt. And she made you do it. Oh, she does. Because she has it. She's been around, man. She's been around. She's experienced. And lots of people still like her. And know her. And need her. She's that powerful old woman, man. That's COBOL. Fortron's the same thing, except for she's the... Fortron's the same thing, except for she's the geeky version of that. You know? She's like the woman who did too much drugs. A true heroine. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, I gotta make a function here, but I don't know what to do with it. So I don't know how much to chop it up. So we need to say something like you know what I need is I almost need like another Twitch command. I'm gonna do another Twitch command here. I'm gonna say CMD or slash. How about that? Slash. I can call it slash command. How about just slash? I don't know. We don't need usage here anymore. Hey, Verdon. I haven't done that yet, but we're about to do it. There's lots of them I've written, but that's... JavaScript just hit 21. Yeah. I think... But you know what? JavaScript's that girl who's had everything redone like every 3 weeks. You know, but somehow she's even sexy. She hasn't had any plastic surgery go wrong. It's like it's all gone right. You know? And she also apparently JavaScript also likes CrossFit because now she's like really, really powerful and strong, even though she doesn't look like it. That's JavaScript to me. Is there a language I wouldn't sleep with? Oh, this is fun. We have to make this a regular tradition. Do you use any crop jobs on Mint? I do occasionally. I don't have one right now, though. Do any of them? I tell you what, this makes language wars a lot more fun. It's like, your language is so old. You know, we could do your mama jokes about your language. Yeah, but she's also one of these that needs plastic surgery. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. She definitely needed plastic surgery. She's kind of like Yennefer in the Witcher series. Kind of. She's kind of like Yennefer in the Witcher series. Except for now she doesn't know what she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? She wants it all! I want it all! That scene is so great. That should be memed. That scene should be memed of Yennefer doing that. And now she's taking the world. Exactly. She's too powerful. She's pissed off. She's pissed off that she wasn't born a statically typed language. She wants to be a statically typed language. God damn it. And she's going to take the power back. She's going to own the world one way or another. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. All right, wait. What am I doing here? Okay, sorry. Best doesn't have go-to. No go-to. I don't even think I need to do any validation on this command because it's kind of an internal function. So I'm just going to trust them. I'm going to trust. Sometimes your functions can actually trust their callers, which is not... You guys know about this? When do you decide to trust your caller as a function? Museum archaeology besides here. Go to an assembly. Go-to is actually really good. The Go language has Go-to, and it uses it very effectively. Go-to is one of the greatest ways to make parsers because it bails. Let's see, when it doesn't get user input. Yes. So, I mean, not just user input. I mean, do you guys know what I'm talking about? When you're like writing functions in any language, you come to a language, you write your function, or else you've been asked to write a function, and you're like, okay, how much can I trust the caller? If I can't, because here's the deal: if you do too much validation in some of your functions, you're gonna like really slow your stuff down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like right here, do I need validation? I probably don't need to validate $1 because this function is going to be called by everything else in the same script. So writing validation is basically me creating a contract with stuff that I already maintain someplace else. So unless you're really paranoid, and I've done this, I've made stuff that validates stuff that I wrote in another place just to keep me safe, and then maybe put it to and say rip this out later, because you could actually get in trouble by breaking something that way if you don't do it. But you really can slow your code down if you put too much validation in it. And I used to do this all the time. Oh my god! When I look back at some of my Perl code from like the early days, I would put regular expressions to validate all my arguments and make sure that they met certain criteria, as if it was getting put into a database or something. And normally that's a good thing to do if you have tainted data which comes from a source you can't trust. But all of that needs to take place up earlier in the code, not deep down in the guts of the functions, because if you do that, it'll slow everything down. So particularly like this one, because every single thing calls it, and it's just a shell script. But the question that goes through my mind right now is, do I check to see if there's a parameter, right? So, and I don't even need it down here in these functions. This VIP and this unVIP function. Now the thing that's kind of tricky about this is that these functions actually do have varying signatures. So there is some, even though they happen to be the same right now, if I'm going to enforce usage for each of those, I might want to encapsulate that and keep it with the function rather than maybe putting it in the case statement or something. So I'm probably going to keep, these are kind of user land functions, and so I'm going to keep them like that. But and then so I'm going to keep my validation in here. But by the time it gets down here, when I call slash, it should just be able to trust it, right? And so that way, sorry, we can do $1, and then I can do $2. In fact, I don't even really need that. I should be able to pass all the arguments. So I'm going to actually do that now. So I'm going to shift off the command. So I'm going to say cmd equals $1, and then I'm going to shift it off, and I'm going to send the output to dev null because it might be the only thing. Dev null, and then over here I can pass any of the parameters as they are encountered within that come in. So now I have sort of a generic command that I can run. One needs to change the CMD. Remember, the go-to statement considered harmful. Then came another guy, go-to statement considered harmful. Then Dijkstra responded with, the go-to statement considered harmful. It's just a better battle. It's just the best battle ever. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. I haven't seen that one. That's a good one. All right, promote a target. In a controlled situation, go-to can be really efficient though. So down here, I just need to, what I like about this is that if I choose to decide to call a different we thing, I can do that. I can actually, I could probably have even put this whole we thing in there now. We'll just keep them separate. They're fine. When in doubt, factor. So this becomes what? This becomes slash. Lance, you still there? All right, so see if Lance is. I've been VIPing Lance all night, and un-VIPing. Okay, because he's new. He's just the first time here. So we're beating up on him. I promise not to. Well, I guess I could ban you, man. I'll leave you as VIP if you let me ban you and unban you a couple times. Does banning report people? It doesn't, right? It says banning with a reason, but it doesn't report you, I hope. That would suck. I mean, it would suck for people you're testing it on anyway. So, no, I don't think so. I don't think it'd be banned forever, but that's why I was just wondering. So, okay, so slash VIP. Slash VIP $1. And that should work. And we're going to try slash unvip $1. Where'd my music go? And okay, I think we're good to go here. Slash VIP slash unvip. All right, moment of truth. I didn't need to get out of that. I should probably go back. All right, so down here, we're gonna VIP Lance. Now let's check him out, see if he's VIP. All right, say something, Lance. Bark. Speak. There he is. Thanks, Lance. You've been very nice. I'm just testing this. Okay, let's try that. So, if he speaks now, he should be unVIP'd. Farewell, Lance. It was great knowing you. Lance, talk. Oh, there you go. Yep, he's back. He's back down. So it's working. So unVIP is working. I almost don't think I need to even test ban because I know it works because we banned somebody the other day. Does anybody out there in Twitch land know if you can list the people who have been banned? I really want to know this. So far, I have not been able to find it. I looked through all of the stuff. I think it's actually not something that you can do a command on. Is this like IRC? It is. It's exactly IRC, Lance. So Twitch is built on IRC. So that's what you're looking at, actually. In the top pane, you're looking at a weak chat IRC client that works on the terminal. And it also allows me to do some customization things so I don't have to actually write a full bot, which is surprisingly convenient. I was not planning on this. I was planning on writing a full-blown Go bot, kind of like our Frost friend has done in Rust, which is amazing. He wrote an entire IRC3 crate in Rust. And I was preparing to do the same in Go. And it turns out my purposes are fulfilled without doing anything but shell scripts. So yeah. Shell is, I mean, you know, some of this paste people, you know, it's not real. It's just a bunch of shells code. That's true, but it's real. It's real enough if it does the job. Message queue ban list. Ooh. Is that an IRC thing? I'm pretty sure that's an IRC thing, though. Let me check. I have to change I have to look at the other buffer for this. Oh, look, it did it. But it doesn't seem to have listed anything. So this is where you can change. It has lots of buffers. Back to buffer 1. Wait, I need to change the buffer 2 now. There we go. Yep, that one it doesn't look like Twitch's ban list is in sync with IRC. There's a number of ways that's true. Hey, Flashy. Give us a tip of the day. What should the tip of the day be? What should a tip of the day be? This is very smart, M. Thank you, M. I think you got something. Hey, Spy Boot. Flashy, I don't know. I say the tip of the day is something about shell. I don't know. I have lots of tips. I don't have a tip of the day. I can't think of one. Graybeard Programmer Advice Stream. Graybeard / Santa Device Stream. Don't eat yellow snow. There you go. Followed. Thanks, Vibut. If you hang around, we're coding some shell and some other stuff. We are going to be doing some crazy stuff later tonight too. It just depends on what the group wants. Vim go-to line number was a good tip. Oh yes, this was a good one. That was a good tip. Okay, so let's repeat the tip of the day. Not magic wands today. That was another day. When you want to go to a line number. By the way, the reason I don't have relative line numbers, people might ask this, was like Strager uses relative line numbers. A lot of other people do. I don't use relative line numbers for the stream. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I normally would. You guys know what relative line numbers are? When you do relative line numbers in VI, it will put like you on line 0, and then it will count backwards up the list, and it will count down as you go. And then it helps you when you're using VI to know which way you're going to go. But I've turned it off on purpose. I like relative line numbers a lot. Yeah, that's why I read it, and I think it's great. So if you guys use it, that's fine. But I deal with so many beginners on the stream and in real life that I keep my line numbers on so I can say around line 59, because I can't like really say that without that. By the way, when you do that, these line numbers also sync up with line numbers that they might be using like in GitLab if they have it open that way. Yeah, I love relative line numbers for sure. Yeah. But ooh, silly boy. I'm going to click on that. Thank you for the reference. Oh, it is a list. It is one. Okay, so let's do that as our first sample curl. I'm starting to get convinced you don't need anything but curl and bash to do everything. I mean everything. I don't have my bearer token yet. I have to go get one. I think I might have one actually. The hard part about doing this is that I'm going to show you my token on accident, and that's always dangerous. So, but I do want to add that. Do we have enough time? 15 minutes. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add the other commands really fast, and I'll save that for another session. Sometime. How do you set relative? Let me show you that. Here it is right here. Set relative number. You can do it with RE too. So I actually have it on a F key. By the way, you guys know how to map F keys? This is how you map F keys. So I have relative numbers set for my F1. I don't hit it very much. See, there you go. See? Set to F1. But my F2 is one of the most valuable things you'll ever use in Vim script. We'll do that another day. It shows you what syntax state your current piece is. So when you're making syntax corrections for color, works out. JJJ and the resident 3J. Everybody's different. Yeah, I don't. You know what, Spyboot? That's me too. There are so many things about VI I don't use. I would have used them if my terminal was a 1970s slow terminal. But they're not needed anymore. Raritan actually, partially, since he's here, corrupted me because he's like, dude, it's Alacrity. Look how fast I can spam up and down. Look at the speed there. If you tried to do that in 1970-ish with like a terminal, you'd be waiting like an hour. Yeah, you like relative line numbers? Oh wow, good tip. I'm glad you guys saw that. So yeah, I mean, if you're a VI user, relative's really powerful, but it just depends. You know, 5S delay over the telnet. Yeah, over telnet. Can you remember that? Sometimes I can do that on VS Code at work sometimes. Yeah. Right. This is, by the way, this is Alacrity. That's why it's just like butter smooth. I cannot stop. We were blessed this morning to have the primary maintainer of the Alacrity project on my stream, our stream here, and I was so humbled. So yeah, Leech, what's his first name? Something Leech. Yeah, you've got to try Alacrity. It's got two TTYs. So Alacrity. So here's the project. GitHub Alacrity. Here, I'll send this to you. There you go. Alacrity. So, yeah, Alacrity is really awesome. Might want to play with that. Yeah, it's... Yeah. It's post to my YML file? Which one? Which YML do you want? I have... Oh, do you want that one? You want my YML? I'm actually done... I actually just ripped another, guys. Settings moderation has a banned list. Thank you, Guardia. Interesting. I want to... You know what? Will you hang around? I'm going to do... I don't know if I'm going to have time tonight, but I want to do a whole bunch of curl stuff. Like, I want to get the number of users and all that stuff. That's another reason, by the way, that I went to a single command for all this Twitch stuff. So let me finish all the basic Twitch inclusion, and then I want to add all the curl stuff. Curl blew my mind. Oh yeah, curl is great. Curl is great. Okay, here's something fun with curl. This is all curl. Check it. Oh, there it is. There's the weather for the week. So, Igor Chubin is a god. He has made so many text-based curl stuff. So, and if you want, it's pretty fast. RxVT is pretty fast too. Band charge direct link. Nice. Those of you guys are new, make sure you watch the video about EEX, because it is awesome. Who wants a copy of the code I've done so far right now? Do you want just a copy of it really quick without going to GitHub? Okay, check this. Okay, this has been, I call it IX. I just call it EEX. Who wants a copy of this code so far? Everybody? All right. So here, without using anything else, this is pastebin-ish. So I'm gonna send you. Here comes the EEX shill. Check it. I'm gonna send you that Twitch command. Look, Mom, no hands. By the way, that was just put into my X paste buffer 2 by Xclip. It is so totally awesome. And if you want to pull it down, I can just do IX2F1C, and now I have the whole command. Hey, Ziggy. And now there's the whole thing. Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but it automatically pasted it into the chat when I did that. I thought you'd like that one. You guys are new. We were totally geeking out on that one. We like put a bunch of things together. EEX, I found a good as a Fortnite hacker. You can actually do that. Yeah. Are you the one who showed me? I cannot find the person who told me about it. Seriously, they've changed my life. I mean, by telling me about it, I can't remember who to give credit to, because I use it all the time now. It wasn't me. Yeah, somebody told me that. Dude, if you read the EEX.io site, you can set it up so that it will expire after so many downloads, even one download. You can set it up so it has a basic authentication password on it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, a lot of people love it. I started out using it as kind of an experiment, and I can never go back. There's a couple things that it's missing, but the best part about it is the config. So watch, I can set my opacity. I can set my opacity from the command line, and I wrote a script to do that. How many terminals can you write a script that can easily configure your terminal the way you want to do it? What it does is by default it pulls a YML file that you can edit. And what you might hate YML, but the fact that it pulls a YML file allows you to change any setting dynamically, including transparency and opacity, themes. I haven't done it, but you can actually make it. There's a guy apparently who has a whole thing where it'll switch themes from the command line. I have never seen anything like that for GNOME Terminal. The new Windows terminals do that? Nice. Yeah, if you could do it. The new one, the really, really new one, right? The one that has ligatures and all that. Yeah, they showed that off in build. That was really cool. Yeah, that thing is awesome. That thing is really awesome. I watched the whole thing of the team who made that. Yeah. Pywall. I have not seen Pywall. No, haven't seen that. Is it a Python thing? Probably not interested. How about a script to template your TMUX build placement? Yeah. Actually, I need one of those anyway. Because, I mean, there's a thing called Resurrect that I played with before. Take a picture and make a terminal color theme. Are you kidding me? Wow. All right, that is impressive. that is impressive. Yeah. In case you're wondering, I used to be a big Solarized guy, and now I'm running Xterm standard colors because they have higher contrast. And a lot of people say they're watching the stream on their phone and stuff. And so it's hard to read the text. It's also why my text is really inflated, and I'm running 720, and I'm, this is not be my regular choice for a thing, but it works. 10 more minutes. What can I get done? I am going to port. Here's that scene again, guys. You like Resurrect? I might need to try it again. I've got the config in here to try it, but I haven't. I should probably try Resurrect again. Look, I don't need VIP anymore. Yeah, you can just tell me what you want. I'm going to be taking off in 10 minutes. There's been a lot of good songs, though. Did you really? This is it, man. You know why I like it. You know why I like this song. You know what's going to happen, though? I'm going to get muted for all of this right here. That's the bad part about having good music. Sometimes I want to listen to good music and it like mutes me, so then you can't hear anything I'm saying. So I have to talk louder than the music. Or I have to talk like every 5 seconds or something, so don't let me go without saying something. But see, then I just want to listen to it. Rewatch the trilogy. Go. Well, there's no time like the present. Right? Yeah. You guys missed it. I gotta go. That's okay. Yeah, go finish the paper, man. This is the right time. Come on back. Come on back. Anytime. We're gonna be just screwing around like from 10 to noon. You guys get to vote on what we do tonight. In about 8 minutes, I'm gonna take at least a 30-minute break, maybe an hour. I'll see how things are going. But I'm gonna go eat some food and stuff like that. After this song, I don't know if I'm gonna have to put that in the queue, Spyboot. You know what we need to do though? I would not be opposed to having people suggest songs and then stripping them out of the chat. So I haven't done that yet. I want to strip stuff out of the chat and then put it in like an ongoing song list so that I can just pull it up. And that's kind of a bot function. But I don't know. We'll see about that. So I'm just going to finish with the few minutes I have left. I'm going to finish adding some of the other things. The second shell script. Nice. Yeah, maybe so. Verdon, if you want to bring that by during noob time, and I'm not calling you a noob, but that's a noob question. If you wanted to bring it by in coffee talk time, 10 a.m., or during noob time, then I can, reviewing shell scripts and stuff, that's the kind of thing I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or this. I'm happy to review it, but I'm trying to make, a time for you. Call it Silent Rob. Yeah, drop it in Eeks. Verdon, drop it in Eeks. Drop the script in Eeks so we can all see it. He has another bin thing he uses. I'll never use it again, but it's cool though. The one that Raritan uses, you can collaboratively edit at the same time. So I think it might be better for peer review, but I like Eeks better because I can pull it down and mess with it, immediately using VI. I don't have to use somebody, Yeah. So, Raritan, you want to take a peek at this, please? Verdon, take a peek at the script and see if you can get that to work, or actually just go check out Eeks.io, and if you wouldn't mind pasting your thing in there, then I can actually do the review that way. It's a little bit easier for me to do it that way. I know you have a preferred one. I'm not saying don't use it, but for my purposes, if you could just put it in there and send me the thing. By the way, you can do that from the command line. You can just, once you have that EX command that I just gave you, you can cat essentially the file to. I would rather not go to your GitLab. I'd rather just like pull it down from EX, because I can like literally instantaneously I can get your code without having to go find it on GitLab. And because GitLab, you know, I have to get a graphical browser and stuff like that. What is this? Wait, how did you? Yeah, no, that's their script. They have a script for this. Yep. I accident self-destruct. I saw this before, but I didn't really look at it. I'm starting to think we should use this instead of what I do. -N, paste will be deleted with ID. I think this is the thing to use. This is much better than mine. This is far better than mine. How do you get it with a name like that? When the name gets set, how do you do that? And they used bash. Look at them. They're using bash. You know, I think you're right. I think this is better than mine. I was looking at this because I didn't know it existed when I made mine, and then I saw that. Yeah. No, I didn't learn about that until yesterday. So I wrote my version of IX before I knew that existed. But it's essentially the same thing. That was just a little better. The difference is that this one, mine takes standard input. I don't like getups. Did I? But was getups in there? Was this where I saw getups? This does read from standard input. I mean, in every way, this is great. I don't mind using getups if somebody else writes it. It's just so hard. It's so dense. So here we go. Case X, X in, X, HID, -I. Huh. Guys, what do you think? This looks good to me. This looks really good to me. I think we should probably just use that instead. Because mine is literally the same thing, except for mine lets me post into chat. So what I could do is just extend that one. Mine also writes to xclip. And maybe I just grin and bear it, El Ramingo. Maybe I use getups. Maybe I use getups because shell getups is not horrible. You know what I mean? I wish we could make another version of it though that did not use dashes. I mean, it is what it is. That's definitely a bash thing though. Mine right now is not bash dependent. You got me thinking. Well, I'm running out of time on my shell scripting, but let's definitely put that in the to-do list. To do. So eventually I want to write, let's see, upgrade EX to contain ix.io client-ish stuff. I know. But it's, I mean, those environment variables aren't though. Actually, are they? No, they're set by that, aren't they? Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, I'm going down a rabbit hole here. So what I'm trying to decide. Oh, I'm kind of done for today. I want to get RAID into my tool before I call it for tonight. I'll be back, of course. I'm not calling for the whole night. I love this scene. This is one of my favoritist scenes of That's all? Man, I almost could have just an array of all these. If I had an associative array, it is vampire music. Definitely. That, yeah. That rate of a given Twitch channel / raid. Is there anybody we could raid for an hour? I could come back. I could try my command out. Is he? All right. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna raid him. Mastermind. If Strager's on, I'm gonna raid him. Is he doing something? I think he's. I hope I'm not annoying him. I've been raiding him quite frequently. I don't mastermind that well. What's mastermind doing? Do you guys know? You can do my reconnaissance for me. Hey, where's my other ones? Ben, blum, 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 blum. All right. Save. Nice. Well, here it comes. Give him my best. I'm not going to come over, but give him my best, okay? Oh, God. I even saved it, too. I'm so mad. Always test your code, people. Always test your code. Even the crappy scripts you think don't need testing. I kind of want to hack tonight. Can we do some more over the wire? I'll vote. We'll get a vote, but I kind of want to do over the wire. I want to do the next over the wire. I have a feeling. All right, here we go. So here comes the raid. If it works, just fix the customer. No, no. Bad, El Ramingo. Very bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Raid. There we go. Oh wait, Twitch. Twitch, not Twitter. I'm gonna delete that. Fuck. I almost said my F-bomb. I did not, though. I stopped myself. I don't want to waste it on that. Somebody asked me that again. That is a tricky question. I'm about to leave. It's your boy, but that is a much harder question than you think. Why does my machine not have a man page for get-ups? I didn't say it didn't. Testing in production just makes you feel alive. Maybe next time. No, here, don't. It's a boy. Come on back, bud. That is. We really want to help you, so the team here can help you. Make sure you ask Strager that question too. Right here. So 12 to 2 every Tuesday and Thursday. Also Coffee Talk. So if you want to come any day at 10 o'clock in the morning, I know it's Easter. It's kind of a bad time for people. Also, I'm going to be back in an hour. We can answer that question. Unfortunately, it's not an easy question to answer. It depends is the answer. The answer is, I think, what is good programmer, right? So that's a pretty charged question, but it's a very fair question. A lot of people ask that question. Right. Yeah. There's a lot of... It's a really big question. Alright. Raid Strager. Did I say... Oh, no, wait. We're not raiding Strager. Who are we raiding? Oh, God. Someone give me that thing again. What's his name? Mastermind. Let's raid Mastermind. I haven't met Mastermind, I don't think. I feel bad because I'm really hungry. So here comes the raid, hopefully. Is the raid coming, people? Confirm for me the raid's coming. Alright, no problem. Thanks for the... It's a pretty fun setup. Is the raid coming? Do I have to go check? Yep, here it comes. Nice. All right. I will unhost. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop the stream, people. So as soon as that goes through, I'm going to go ahead and drop. Just so we can get the, maybe we can get the higher video quality again. So I'm going to go ahead and click on raid now. Oh gosh. Raid. I'm gonna go ahead and click raid now, kind of get it through, because I'm gonna go eat. Go React.js. All right, tell them hi. Seriously, I feel bad I'm not there. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. Goodbye.